Okay, so this is probably the worst thing that happened to me in this game. I'm running away from like a big horde, and I think it's a good idea to come up here to get away from them. And look, I'm just stuck. Like I jumped up and I'm pressing every button right now, and I just cannot get off this ledge. Yeah, so I just had to die. So I really didn't like that. Every time you jump off something, even if it's not that high, he does this animation like he just jumped off the Empire State Building. And you can't help but feel like you can jump off it because it's low, like, and then it wants you to platform also. But nope, you're treated with this animation like he just jumped off of something so high. And then here, this is like the only way to go other than running all the way back. So I took this way, and you know, you have to jump here. There's no other way, and you lose health. So it kind of sucks. And then, so you have to start playing it safe and doing it like this. If you see any distance that you might fall, nope, you got to turn around and go like the long way, just so that doesn't happen, just so you don't lose health from like falling. But then the game wants you to be able to like free roam and gives you all this freedom, but then this, like, you still have to take the path that it provides for you. You can't go off the path. So these are small things. I know they're not game breaking, but every time you pick up a chirper, it shows up on the left side there, like where it's red, and you can see it, and that actually covers where, like, every time you pick something up for your inventory, it's shown there also. So as long as that chirper thing is there, it's gonna be blocking, like you can't see what you're picking up. And the only way to make that chirper thing go away is to hold up and listen to it. And the writing and story is just horrible. Like there's no reason that you even want to listen to it. And then I pick up another one, and then there it is again, still covering my inventory. So you're forced to listen to these things just to make it go away and out of the way of like what you want to see behind it. Again, with the platforming, this game asks you to platform pretty frequently, and it's just like clunky, it's slow, and on top of that, your guy doesn't even reach full running speed the second you move him. So it takes him a minute to reach full running speed. So if you're timing your jump and you go forward and jump right away, you're not gonna jump far because he's still not even at full running speed or full like moving speed. So there you go, you're gonna fall right off the platform. That happened a lot of times to me in this game. And then when you fall off the platform, you'll be treated to one of those infamous Empire State Building landings that I talked about earlier. So this is one of the most recycled quests I've ever seen in a game, and the game even admits it by having the character like get mad at the quest giver, so to speak, because he keeps making him do things. But you want to ride the train, so you see this robot and he says that you need a ticket. Meanwhile, you did a lot to even get to this train. Like, this is a whole mission just to get to the train. You get to the train, talk to the robot, he says you need a ticket. You're like, damn, I gotta go back out and get a ticket. It gives you a couple like objectives out there to find the ticket. There's like 4 of them, and the ticket can be at any one of them, so you gotta check them all. You end up getting a ticket at like, I ended up getting the ticket at the first one or the second one, and you bring it back to him, but that ticket is expired. He tells you it's expired, so now you have to go out and get another ticket. So it ended up being the last objective, the 4th one. After getting the real ticket, then you have to make your way all the way back to the train, and then you can actually ride the train. But like, why do we have to, why are they putting quests like this in games, and why do we have to deal with the recycled shit? And then the game tries to laugh it up, like make it laughable when they do it. Like, at that point it's just insulting, because you're trying to make me enjoy something by making it funny, but don't just make it funny. That doesn't cover it up. Last thing I want to point out, and again, some of these things are pretty small, but when you move forward, he goes at full speed, but the second you go like too far to the left or right, even not even fully to the left or right, but diagonal, his speed will change drastically. Like he'll move so much slower. So like as you're moving around, you'll always feel like your guy's like walking over stuff, or like why does he keep slowing down? Like it feels so cumbersome and like awkward, like the movement, because of how much it slows down. Like just because I'm tilting the stick or moving my guy a little bit to the right or the left, his speed will change. And again, I know it sounds like I'm shitting on this game, and I do kind of like this game. The combat is pretty good, but I had to point out some of these things. Like this game is far from perfect. They aren't game breakers. Like I said, this game is overall pretty good.